Are you ready for this big secret? Read. Thanks for taking your time with this video. If you like this, please hit the... Just kidding. I have more to say. Of course. Something like 50% of people don't read a single book after school. Many of these people were smart in school. Here's the thing about smart people. They get used to understanding things. They do well in school. They are praised by everyone. Once they reach the open market, advantages suddenly disappear. Not because they are incapable, but because they are lazy. Thank God I'm not very smart. Instead, I cheat. I read the things smart people write down. By deciding to read more, you've already become smarter than most smart people. For the most part, I cheat by reading in these 4 areas. It doesn't really matter whose book you read. People get dogmatic about this, but for basic finance, most bestsellers say the same thing. Personally, I like You Are a Badass at Making Money by Jen Sincero. Read a book or two and get a plan. Money isn't everything, but money management is. I've been broke. It sucks. Read about how not to be broke. It doesn't matter what your career is. Learn about how business works. Learn about why businesses work. Learn how to change a business that is not going well. Learn how to start a business from scratch. Here are my favourites. Made to Stick and Switch by Chip and Dan Heath. Launch by Jeff Walker. Blink by Malcolm Gladwell. And The Rich Employee by James Altucher. Okay, so admittedly, everything could have gone under this heading, so I guess it could more accurately be called Read About Human Nature. Understanding the human condition is huge for both your own survival and your relationships. Try these. The 5 Love Languages by Gary Chapman. The Power of When by Michael Bruce. Move Your DNA by Katie Bauman. Love Does by Bob Goff. And A Million Miles by Donald Miller. In 2014, my gut was deteriorating inside me. I had trouble walking, standing, sitting, and breathing. My doctor told me, "You'll probably just have to deal with it." Nobody cares about your health. Not even doctors. They just assume you'll be fine until you display symptoms worthy of their great talent. Which is okay. That is what they are trained to do. You, and only you, are responsible for keeping yourself well. Start with Crazy Sexy Cancer by Chris Carr. Sleep Smarter by Sean Stevenson. His podcast is great too. And the Laura Lee Balanced Cookbook by Laura Lee Goldberg. When in doubt, read anything. You'll be hard pressed to find a book that doesn't teach you something. Stay focused, stay balanced, think, and most importantly, read.